screen everybody saw when it first logged in. And it creates this file. So 78 gig used for maximum size, but it's only got 16 gigs of use space, which is roughly what my backup or use space is. And I'm going to try to do this, the restores, see if it'll actually, I think, do it. Our UVD RCD is now dual boot. Since I'm going back to the same hardware, it doesn't really matter if I choose 64 or 32-bit, but I just stick with 30 or 64. And this machine, can everybody still see this? I'm sharing applications, so I don't know if everything's going to get shown. But it has no hard drive, so I'm going to add an existing disk that I created under this folder. I'm just trying to show these side by side for speed's sake. I've not even got to do the restore yet, and the virtual machine is already up. The network share information. Since I only have the one backup there, it only shows me the one. But if I had multiple, I could pick from earlier dates. And by default, it attempts to restore everything. So I'm going to cancel out of that. Just show. Since I'm going back to the same hardware, don't really need to restore the 100 meg boot partition, but you can. And then you do just do action restore, and you can pick and choose to my second partition. And you can go into advanced tools, and I could delete a second up this partition and shrink it if I wish, and create it as a smaller partition. But I'm going to try just to simulate a complete failure in new hard drive. And because the image was taken live, there is no shutdown notice, so that's why you do get the shutdown event tracker. Now, I can only do the MBR restore. And for this, I will need to restore everything. I'm going back to this. So this should take about 16 or 20 minutes. My backup speed never gets faster. While the restore is happening, I'm going to pause the recording though, and if you guys have any questions, I can answer them now. Does anyone have any questions?
Guys, do you have any questions? If not, then Trey will carry on.
It looks like Mohammed has fallen off the Skype call.
Okay, I will dial him in again. Philippines has none. Okay, Trey, there's no questions. Trey, there's no questions. I think you can proceed.
Well, at this point, I'm just waiting on this restore to finish. Because here's the, this is the image to VMDK file to the ESX data store that I've basically attached the disk to virtual machine and powered it on. This one is, it's done. But the normal image takes a while. So that's what I'm waiting on to show.
Muhammad, can you hear me? Muhammad, do you have any questions?
Ready?
Trey, Jericho has a question. Could you see it on the... Trey?
Yeah, I don't see any questions.
He typed it on the Skype, and he says that I have a question. Is the image being restored?
Oh.
Somebody didn't mute their phone. Hello?
I think that's Muhammad.
Muhammad? Muhammad? Muhammad?
Okay. The image that's currently being restored is in VMware Workstation on my laptop. It's the only way that I could show booting into UVDR because I don't have a managed KVM over IP that I could use. But the steps would be the same, whether it's the VMware or a physical server. Don't have really anything to show until this is done. I guess I can go back into Ultraback here. And since this image was taken before I created the 2 p.m. differential, won't show up in. So I need to install VMware tools. There. So the differential that I created doesn't exist.
Trey?
Yes. No.
While waiting, could you give us any advanced info on the Hyper-V agent? Do you have anything?
Yeah.